I've been doing SEO for 13 years, and one of the biggest things clients always forget is that SEO isn't just about content. The technical side matters too. Your SSL certificate can expire, your website can go down, even title tags can randomly change. Also, analytics tracking can disappear. And as SEO professionals, we need to be on top of these technical issues. That's why having a tool like Website Monitor by Keywords Everywhere is extremely important. So in this video, I'll show you how it works. Now, Website Monitor keeps tabs on your sites and alerts you the moment something happens. Now, there is nothing to install. There's also nothing to host. So you paste a URL and it does the rest from their servers. Now, Website Monitor is free for everyone with a Keywords Everywhere account, and you log in with your Keywords Everywhere API key. There is no separate password to create. So your limits are tied to your Keywords Everywhere plan. Now I have gold, so I have 500 monitors and 8 months of history. Even if you are on the free Keywords Everywhere plan, you can use this tool as well. You will get 50 monitors and 1 month of history. So to log in, click on Start Monitoring, and all you need to do is add your API key right over here. Now to get it, you need to click on the Keywords Everywhere browser add-on, then go into your settings, copy your API key, then paste it right here, then click on Login. So now we are in our main dashboard. So to add a new website to monitor, just click on Add Monitor, and you will need to add your domain right over here. So the tool will check uptime every 10 minutes. It'll also watch the SSL certificate daily and watch domain renewal daily as well. You can also optionally enable keyword, slow response, and DNS checks below. You also have the option to add a name to your site and even group your sites as well. So I created a group called clients, so I can add this site into my clients group and even add tags as well. So I created a tag called important, so we can tag this site as important. This just helps us organize all of our websites if we have a lot of them. Let's open up Keyword Check so you can get alerted when a specific string is present or not on the page. And that's referring to this specific URL right here that you are monitoring. So a common case for this is to make sure a specific text stays on the page. So the default is alert when keyword is missing. You could also click on alert when a keyword is present as well. So this is useful for catching a checkout button, for example, that might have vanished, or a price block that failed to render on the page. So if you are tracking an e-commerce sales page, for example, you can track the add to cart button to make sure, it doesn't change to like sold out or something like that. You can also get alerted when the page takes longer than the threshold that you set right here. Now, checking this helps you catch slow page loads early, so you can fix performance issues before they hurt user experience or conversions. You could also monitor your DNS as well, so this helps you quickly spot any DNS changes that could break your site, email, or security. Now to enable this, you can just click on Enable DNS Record Monitoring, and you could specify which records you want to monitor or not. Now for keyword check and slow response alert, if these are empty, they won't be checking anything, so these would be naturally disabled. We also have SEO on-page monitoring. So this is the part a plain uptime monitor cannot do. So we can enable this, so it'll start monitoring on a specific cadence that you select. You can also give it your sitemap URL, and if you wanted to properly track your navigation and footer, you could add the tag, ID, or class right here. Now the most important part is the indexing and crawl, because it will tell you if Google can index this page right now. So this will monitor whether search engines can crawl, index, and keep the correct version of this page in search results. So I would keep all of these checked. Next is content. So this will track key visible and metadata content changes, such as titles, descriptions, headings, and published dates. You also have the option to track structured data and your analytics as well. And for social, this will watch social sharing metadata, such as the open graph titles and images that affect how pages appear when shared on social. You can also track changes in your page's links and structure. So this will monitor changes to your navigation, footer, internal, outbound, heading, image, alt text, and anchor text patterns. Now you see the words chatty here. That basically means these signals may change a lot and could produce many alerts. So I would use it carefully or expect more email notifications. So for example, if you want to track outbound link set, these links can change when related articles, ads, recommendations, or widgets update. If those happen, you will be getting notified quite a bit. So just keep that in mind. Now for commerce, this will track product related changes such as the price, currency, availability, and sitemap URL changes. You can also add custom extractions as well. So this will let you monitor specific page elements or values that matter to your site beyond the standard SEO checks up here. So you could watch a specific value with XPath, a small CSS selector, or regex. You can also check your HTTP uptime as well. Now for the method, so head checks whether the URL responds without downloading the full page and body of the URL. This one is lighter. It is recommended unless your server doesn't support it, but you could choose other HTTP methods if you'd like. And for request timeout, this is how long the monitor waits before deciding the request failed. So you could select specific number of seconds and also track the status codes as well here. So once you are done with all of your settings up here, just click on Add Monitor. And all of your page monitors will be listed out in your main dashboard. If you're monitoring a lot of pages, Dent would be your best bet. You can also choose the comfortable view or select cards. If you've created groups, you can filter by specific groups and also by tags as well. So for my lead tagger homepage, we could see it is tracking SEO elements. The website is up and it has 3 schema drift issues. The page responded in 45 milliseconds. The SSL will expire in 87 days, and the domain will expire in 187 days, and this page was last checked 4 minutes ago. We can pause the monitor, we can edit it, or simply delete it. Now, I really like this view because you could see which websites have the SSL expiring. So this site, the SSL is expiring in 7 days. So I do need to update this as soon as possible. Now, if you click into this, you could view the entire report. So you could view your response time, view your SSL certificate information, domain information, DNS monitoring, also the very important on-page SEO elements here. And if we go to schema drift, these are the 3 issues that it found. So it found 3 mismatches here. So you could see the article headline is this, but it's not visible in the content. So this headline is not the same as this headline up here, the H1. So that's something that I need to fix in my schema, including the author, which is not visible in the content, and also the date published, which is not visible as well. You could also check out more SEO signals as well. Here you could see how many outbound links you have, how many images you have, and if they are missing any alt image tags, so on and so forth. And you could view any recent SEO changes right here, any incidents, and a list of all the recent checks. And so far, so good. The status code is 200. Everything is okay. So this site is perfectly accessible to search engines and users. Now, when there is an alert, you will get an email that looks like this. So for my website, the SSL is expiring in 7 days. So you will get notified via email. So you have the chance to update your site. Now, when it comes to communicating these alerts, you could actually choose your contacts. So you could select who receives email alerts for this workspace. Now, if you don't check your emails frequently, There's also integrations as well, so you could integrate Slack and also add a webhook as well. You could also set up notification timing. You can add a delay, so you could wait specific number of seconds after an incident opens before sending the first alert. So this is for blip suppression. And if you are tracking many pages or if you have many clients, you can organize everything by groups and tags right here. And if you do a lot of maintenance on your websites, you could suppress alerts during planned downtime. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this quick tutorial of Website Monitor by Keywords Everywhere. I will include a link in the description where you can log in with your Keywords Everywhere API key and start using this for free.